morning everyone, and welcome back to Craft Eccentricity. I hope everyone has a fabulous day today, and today I'm here with an MX Arts project share, but I've also used those stitched layering slimline dies from KS Craft. So these are the dies that I used from KS Craft, and these are my 2 bags of bits from MX Art. I mean, obviously, I've made them up. I've used some Dollar Tree glue in my little squirty bottle there. I've used some archival pigment ink in Brilliance Galaxy Gold. I've had these for years. I've also got the refills. If you haven't got this gold ink pad, you're really missing out, because look, see if we can get some light in there. I have re-inked it, so the top of it is a wee bit juicy, but it really does stamp gold. It's absolutely gorgeous. Now this one is about 10 years old, so that just goes to show you what good value for money these Brilliance ink pads are. I think I've also got this one in Rocket Red, which is a sort of like Valentine red with a gold tinge to it, and I think I have it in the black as well, which also has a sort of like gold mica effect that comes through it. So it really is lovely, and it's made by Sukineko, which is a Japanese company. So I actually used to work for a Japanese company called Sukineko, which is probably why I have this pad. So anyway, it's absolutely brilliant. If you haven't got one, you're really missing out, because if you haven't got time to emboss using gold embossing powder, this will give you a lovely, lovely effect. Right, what else did I use? I used a Touch 5 marker in Cool Grey just to pick up on some of the shadows in the characters that I used. I went around the edge of my slimline die with the gold marker pen there from Dollar Tree, and I did that just to give a bit of interest in the background without having to chop up another large piece of scrapbook paper. I also used my picky up tool and of course my pokey stick. So now I'll show you what I made, and then I will go on and measure it. So here it is. This is that seal there from the envelope die that we made yesterday. That envelope comes with a set of 2 seals and stamps, but I just popped that one on there because I just thought it suited it. And if you can catch the glint there on that ink, look at me, I've got rubbish on my card. Oh, it's a piece of cotton actually. Don't know where that came from. I haven't been doing any sewing in here for a while. It's kind of like getting the light on it. Can you see that? It really is a lovely gold. So as I say, if you don't have time to emboss, but you're looking for a gold effect, then Brilliance ink is really the way to go. And of course my bears are looking blurred because the weather outside is absolute rubbish, but I used one of my old stamps from my stash there and just created a random stamped backgrounds for them to go on because they're quite fussy. I didn't want to use a patterned paper as well, if you know what I mean, something that was heavily coloured. And there is that gold marker there. I just used my ruler to go straight down the edge of it. So talking about rulers, I'm now going to measure because they're super, super cute. And the biggest one is the male bear, and that one stands at, ooh, get the ruler the right way around. See, this is one of the dangers of making videos too early in the morning. It's just over 3.5 inches, and the lady there, she's just under 3.5 inches. So the male is larger than the female. But look at all those little details, and you can see where I use the cool grey there just on the creases in the dress. She's got a tiny little pearl necklace, and I like it when my camera behaves because it's really nice to see details. There you go. Her little, I think that's called a corsage. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. It's on her wrist there, and she's got a little red rose, and then those bows on her dress, and just a little bit of cool grey underneath there. And then you go over to him, and he's got his little button rose, and he's got, I think that, is that called a bib? I think it's called a bib and a bow. I don't know, you know, because when my husband and I got married, we kind of thought, well, we don't have a fortune to spend on a wedding, so we just went and got married in our everyday clothes, and just did it in the registry office. And then the wedding cake for me and him, because it was just me and him, was pecan pie. So yeah, I don't know what the name of a lot of this stuff is called, to be honest. I know that's a bouquet of flowers because I love flowers. And then he's got his lovely little hat and his bands there. You've got the details in the ears and the nose, and the eyes are the 1.5mm flatbacks, which I absolutely love. And I do tend to use them on a lot of my characters. So that's what I did. That's what I have. And I do hope that you have a fabulous day. As usual, all links below. And I've got an awful sore throat at the moment, which is why I'm kind of like going quiet instead of talking so much, because I do like to talk, except for when I'm creating, then I do go completely silent. But as I say, I've got a very sore throat at the moment. But I am going to be back tomorrow, and not quite sure what tomorrow's going to be. I think I might actually sort of like make something on camera again. Let's see if we can have another disaster. Anyway, as I said, you have a fabulous day. As usual, all links below. Bye.